So this is issue 47 of Combat Patrol magazine. This is the first part with the Deffkoptas. Please like and subscribe, and I'll continue to do these as I receive the magazines. So let's have a look inside them. So issue 47 comes with, looks like 2 sprues. Let's open it up and have a look. This is part 1 of 2, so you're going to need issue 48 as well to finish off the belts. Now, if I remember correctly, each sprue contains like 1 Deffkopter. Everything you need for the 1 Deffkopter is on there. Unfortunately, we haven't got the bases yet. You'll get them in issue 48. So yeah, these are push fit minis, if I remember correctly. They've got a little bit of sort of scenic base there and everything, so everything's not quite made up on that. The Deffkopters are sort of held up off the ground by a tree or a sign or what have you. So they're sort of fixed builds. I don't think you can change a build any much from what is said in there unless you're going to do a bit of kit bashing. So issue 1 of 2, standard, $9.99 for 1 issue. Let's have a look inside. So as I say, great value, $9.99 for 1 issue. So the full set of 3 is going to cost you £19.98, much cheaper than Warhammer and even third parties. So yeah, they're push fit. I'm not a big fan of push fit. I tend to cut the little stubs off. They don't always push all the way in. You don't always get a good seal, and then sometimes you can't pull them apart. So I do cut them off. Offer it up then to each side up, make sure that it fits. I tend to use Tamiya extra thin glue. Yeah, some bits of this you may want to paint before you add on extra bits, because they're just going to get away. Like those rotor blades on top are going to get in the way underneath of perhaps holding the correct angle for your brush, so perhaps leave them off. A few other little bits you may want to do. Then how to paint, then it goes back to more about highlighting your Chaos Legionaries, or the majority of the Chaos troops that you received in the earlier issues. This is using the Kalgar blue paint and the Stormhost silver paint. Yeah, it's just telling you where to apply these. This will get you up to a very nice tabletop ready standard then. And that's showing you where you should be. It goes on then to show you where you need to highlight the orcs. You've got to pay close attention to all these figures. Certainly the silver highlighting with those Chaos Marines, lots of gold trim there, so lots of silver highlighting, and the same with the orcs then. Lots of little bits here and there with the orcs scattered around, so you're going to have to have a good look over each of the models, so make sure you don't miss any bits. And of course, if you put it on a bit too thick, you need to reapply your base coat and go back and do it again. But that's where you should be now. Then it goes on to your Deffkoptas, a little bit of the hobby bit there. Have you built it? Have you painted it? Have you played with it? The data sheet. So this is the Combat Patrol version of the data sheet. It's got the rules for the Combat Patrol element of the game. Then I think if you're playing them in the full game, you'll get a bit more. Then the latter few pages of the magazine goes on to show the enhancements, the secondary objectives, and the sort of different abilities you can apply to your Chaos Space Marines then. So you got some options there. And the stratagems then on the last page. So that's to base with your Combat Patrol version of the game, which is what's applied with these magazines. And then looking forward to the next issue, we're going to have the second part of the Deffkoptas, and then 49.50 you're going to have the Deff Dread, which is another good value model. Cheers guys. Please as always, like and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the better the chance is going to be of press putting some more content out. Thanks again.